Приветствую всех, с вами, как обычно, Александр Брун. И мы продолжаем в детектива оборотня играть.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Зачем нам Оскар? Прошло, наверное, неделя с того момента, как я записывал последнюю серию. И я вообще не помню ни хрена. Виолетта, здравствуйте.
Looks like a bell shape.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like a wooden bell.
Бронвин.
Like really heavy.
Okay, I'm gonna explain.
Про монет нам сказали не говорить.
By craftsmen to carve temples. It's a proper...
Как написано, догадаться легко. Только как? Если это легко, это должно быть что-то очевидное. Он скажет, я убийца. Я думаю, если бы он это сказал, то с моей внимательностью я бы даже и этого бы не заметил. Сам какой-то этот дымный весь.
Curiosity shop. Alright, so what have we here today?
I actually think this one's a little bit...
Мы к начальнику не ездили. Здорово.
Do me a favor, go easy on Violet.
Сделай давай, Женя, полегче с Виолеттой. Если нам надо будет добыть что-то от нее, позволь мне разобраться. Она откроется мне. Серьезно? У нее какие-то планы на Виолетту? Что нам известно? У нас появился новый цель. Элис Мунро. Элис сказала, что была в отношениях с Доротой. Она поцеловала девчонку, и ей это понравилось. Она сказала тебе, где Джон Поуп или По будут рядом. Рейн сказал, что он молится в своей комнате один. Ты сказал, что алиби Бронвин и Лекси не совпадают. Рейн подтверждает, что встречался с Элис на радиостанции. Возможно, выбирал следующую жертву. Лекси проводит расследование для тебя. Как будто это поможет. Рейн рассказал тебе о мяснике из Бингергейма. Интересное чтиво. Эти тарологи тусуются со смертью. Как он объяснил это все сказки, поэтому я и не вмешиваюсь. Виолетта говорит, что она ничего не помнит с прошлой ночи, но я за нее ручаюсь. С прошлой ночи в студии, но никто не подтверждает.
Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
То есть он нам сейчас, в принципе, перечислил, что мы и так знаем.
But it's not just...
Элис. Как ты, подруга? Никак, ясно.
By the way, you have impeccable...
Зак. Он меня
Is it reflecting...
совратить пытается? Опа, а этого нету, товарища. Он же к ней должен был пойти.
For teleportation. Allegedly, you could look in the mirror, close your eyes, think of being somewhere else, and...
Рэй ничего не скажет?
Me?
Oh.
Maybe
А
for you,
как
right?
в следующую главу попасть? Давай мы выберем вот эту мадам. И пойдем
Hi.
посплетничаем.
I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
You, Poe.
Oh, that's so nice. Pose.
Пойдем к Виолетте. А, у них же босиком ходить надо. Я думаю, что мне ее ноги показывать постоянно. Тут очень,
So, what do we have
очень
here?
редкие ковры. Рейна нету.
Interesting. This...
Либо не
the
хочет
thing
с
you
ней
have to
говорить.
hold
Лекси. Тоже, судя по всему, сказать
made out of
нечего.
metal.
Mhm.
And also there's some color on there as well, I think.
Давай мы этим станем товарищем. Раз его нету.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Так,
In combat.
Could be combat.
Виолетта.
Mention combat first, because most people actually...
Непонятно, как тут прощелкается. То есть с кем-то что-то мы где-то, значит, не посмотрели, и поэтому нам не дают пройти в следующую главу.
painted leaden plates from
Такси.
the Khazars, and as such it's over.
Поехали к Оскару. Оскара нет, отлично. Отлично! Зака нет, отлично.
People hugging.
Они же там это...
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Прости.
I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision about the show?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the
Который ты дала мне
audience.
на днях.
Why would I scare off your listeners?
They
Зачем
don't
я
want to
отпугиваю
hear talk
слушателя?
of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to die.
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used?
Какое слово
My
ты использовал?
challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains.
Челлендж.
I know you said it
Чтобы
doesn't mean
умереть.
a literal death, but maybe it does.
Undisclosed location.
Уйти.
When he had first heard those words, undisclosed location, he had assumed the location would be somewhere.
Hi, I'm Chief Pont.
Слушай, прикольно
A
сделано,
lack of
конечно.
sunlight, the station's depressing food pastes
Виолетта. Почему к тебе подкатывают эти
to
свои?
affect his physical
Самые
appearance.
эти
He had
свои.
even started to avoid
Бронвин.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
Что ты мне не сказал, что Элис
I
следующая?
told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Мгм. Она верит в Сэма.
unimaginable discovery.
А смысл верить в Сэма, если ты убил
Discoveries
человека?
he had
Я
never
думаю,
dared
что
dream
я
of, much
зря
less be a-
обвиняют. Это тоже нету.
He and the other scientists first arrived here. Their excitement had been almost unbearable.
Пойдем к Оскару. Шеф.
Like a fallen
Зак.
249th
Эльс. Спасибо, офицер, что приехали
up
снова.
here. Dimitri boarded the elevator to the excavation site, as he had been doing for the last 248 days. He was joined in the elevator.
Раз, два, три. Жертва и два чела. Давай станем Виолеттой и приедем к шефу.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Уйти. Я просто не знаю.
Dimitri glanced at them
За кого-то мы что-то не посмотрели. Бронвин ее
in the
видеть не
dark
хочет.
circles under their eyes. It seemed
Рейн ее видеть не хочет. У них опять чтение
Brightest.
какое-нибудь.
as they waited for the elevator to reach
Групповое. Троицы нету,
the
короче.
day, which centered around their latest discovery, a hole of less than 2 meters wide that seemed to go
Пойдем. Опа, начальника нету. Оскара нету.
at their astonishing
Фотограф.
molecular level.
Элис. Элис нету.
Not a natural
А
formation.
Виолетта ее, наверное, и не
And
знает
neither could it
просто.
have been man-made. The hole was drilled or otherwise created.
Давай мы станем фотографом.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Уйти.
The plan then was to send more
I think we should break up.
At this point,
Рвать мы не
Dimitri
будем ни
started
с
to
кем.
wonder if the pit,
Бронвин нету. Этих троих, короче,
Dreaded
нету, потому
what
что
they
он
would
их не
find there.
знает.
if it did.
Он их,
Send more
вероятно, не
probes down the
знает.
hole, Dimitri asked as they went over there. Scientists looked at him questioningly as they waited for him to
А мы, знаешь,
elaborate.
к кому не ездили этим
All
челом?
probes so far have now.
А, мы его и
Are you really
нет.
planning to do the same thing while expecting different?
Мгм.
Asked Dr. Whitfield, pretending to be offended. Do you have another suggestion? Dr. Yutani offered.
Себе в комнату, вот этим пойдем пройдемся.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Не прикольно, слушай, сделано-то.
The others eyed him with concern.
Виолетты нету. Это должна быть, потому что он к ней подкатывал и хотел попасть в комнату. Ее нету. Хорошо. Этих троих, значит, тоже нету.
Much to the surprise of the others. I will, he insisted. I'll do it.
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
Ну-ка.
What have you got?
Что у тебя?
Does this mean anything to you?
У меня, по-моему, превьюшка такая
What
была.
if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this? No?
Вот это намек.
That'll be all. Go now.
Вот это намекнул, так намекнул, блядь.
Let's do it then.
Oscar, I'm so sorry.
I'm
What can
so
I do?
sorry.
You've
Ты...
seen Dorota.
С Доротой. Ты хотел увидеть
Oscar.
Дороту?
It's so much more complicated than that.
Это намного запутаннее, чем это.
Why didn't you say that?
Скажи
Oscar, I
мне.
didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
Так.
So were you helping or being
Так ты
kind?
помогал или был
I
добрым?
had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I truly am.
I forgive you.
Прощаю.
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so many loose ends. And not much time.
After plummeting what was probably a few
Хорошо.
hundred meters more, he jerked to a sudden halt.
Давай к начальника уже нету.
Dmitri said out loud. He was.
Когда, наверное, нету...
He could almost convince himself that he was doing it in the recording device on his arm, or in the small.
То есть, когда нет
overclocked
диалогов, ты
Tiny
просто
others
приходишь,
still
у тебя
hear
кнопка
him.
горит уйти.
But secretly he knew.
Пойдем это
Hi,
сходим к этому.
I'm Alice.
On the rope to inspect all sides of the tunnel. Only now did it occur to him how.
Виолетты нету. Этих троих, скорее всего, тоже не будет.
There was no way for anyone to help him.
Да. Этих троих не
Dismiss the
будет.
thought and focus on his work.
Хотя к этому мы приходили, она с ним
Smooth black
поговорила.
surfaces and. Hold on. There's some scratches here. Did I do that just now? No, they're not scratches. It's.
Проверить начальника нету.
Johnny, if you're hearing this.
Тебе это, говорит, ничего не говорит?
This. I'll be sure.
Более прозрачнее.
Dmitri, fully aware that he was
Намека быть не
suspended above
может.
unknown heights, carefully produced his camera from a pouch on his belt when the lamp on his helmet suddenly went out. This is not just probes that end up malfunctioning.
I'm Zach Weston.
Мы просто были уже у всех. Со всеми говорили. Почему?
All of the writing took longer than he would have liked. So the work
Это
was
ничего не
tedious and
скажет.
fiddly. Yet the soft
Этих
scratching on the
троих
pencil had a
нету.
soothing quality to it. It meant
Начальника нету.
that the endless
А прикинь,
depths
если
beneath
к начальнику ходить постоянно, он скажет, блядь, ты что-то
This task.
не договариваешь.
but this still lingered in his head. A welcome reprieve from the unnerving silence, he thought, until he realized two things.
Hi, I'm
Мы просто идем в обратном направлении.
I'm Lexi.
Сейчас ко всем зайдем,
Just grew louder,
посмотрим.
or perhaps they were getting closer.
Это ничего не скажет. Потому что она вот этот глаз свой щурит.
He swore he heard laughter coming from down.
Бронвин. Ничего
Look
не
started to
скажет.
turn
Мы были,
inside out.
значит, ей
He
уже.
tried climbing up the rope in a panic
Рейн. Тоже ничего не скажет.
up towards the surface. Faster! Please go faster!
Почему, кстати, в
He pleaded
тапках
the moment
сидит?
communication was restored. What's going on, Dr. Sheffield?
В тапках же нельзя ходить, а он
I
сидит
don't
в
know,
тапках.
he replied.
Или если нету. Начальника нету.
Private quarters and plumped down on the bed, exhausted.
Непонятно.
He hadn't told anyone about the whispers in the dark for fear of being mocked. Or and was unable to discern any unusual.
Почему нельзя удалить это про
Or he
пришельцев?
was indeed going insane. He
Бронвин ничего не скажет.
etchings he had copied, much to her delight and gratitude.
Рейн ничего не скажет. Ты делаешь чтение для Элис Монро.
She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do. It's easy to see now, with the benefit of hindsight. Three of Swords, the Devil, Death. I mean, any tarot reader will tell you that death hardly ever means real physical death. But given what we've learned...
He contemplated the day's
Он
events.
начитал ей смерть, но
Dimitri
смерть
quickly
говорит,
fell
это не
asleep.
смерть. Лекси. Ну что ты?
He woke
Ничего не
later that
скажешь
night,
мне?
startled by the sounds of loud whispering, and switched on the light next to his bed. It wasn't working, and his eyes hadn't yet gotten used to the dark, so he instead...
Что нам известно?
Alice Munro.
Это мы слышали.
Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Rain's confirmed he met Alice at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death.
Но мы это слышали.
His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Alice to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
Почему нас к Дороте-то не пустили? Место преступления смотреть.
That's it.
The breathing became heavier, but there was no reply.
Но она ничего не скажет.
Fear, stomping his feet like a frustrated
Пойдем про
child.
пришельцев спросим.
Please help me! The breathing suddenly stopped.
Давай начнем с Бронвин. Про монетку скажем ей.
Was it a gold coin?
Да.
That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees.
Softer sound. He reached out his hand.
Виолетта. Опять ее выбесим.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Ты думаешь, что
You
тебя
think
похитили?
you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
Ты кому
I
не
needed
говорил
to
об этом?
confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Спасибо. Ты думаешь, что тебя
Why are you
похитили?
talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Не, мы это не будем спрашивать. Уйти.
Dr. Sheffield? Come in, Dr. Sheffield? Demetrius...
Рейн, ты что-нибудь расскажешь? Нет, он ничего не скажет нам.
Until he noticed he was suspended in the air. He was...
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to
9
Radio
часов.
August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are
С
continuing.
галочками,
this
походу,
evening.
обязательно
Miss
надо
Shaw was found
спрашивать.
dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic.
У нас много предварительных
That's 9
записей.
o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Мы, по идее, сейчас к этому можем. Следующая глава.
She studied the letters, hemming and
Проведать
You're
По.
the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
Ты знаешь, кто-то
Only
ненавидит
a
Монро?
madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
По и Монро.
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers. the
Радио
guest-
раздавал бесплатно, нихера себе.
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Вы близки с Монро?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
У вас
Heavens,
романтические
no.
отношения?
I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and
Шресу.
I are good friends, that's all.
Кто такой Дорот ушел?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago.
Дорот. А, это убили кого?
Whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe. What makes you think she's in danger?
Таролог предсказал.
Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
Какой
I
джентльмен?
didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Расскажи мне
You
об
know, this
Августе.
town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
Ну-ка, удиви-ка. Нет,
The
продолжай.
official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
Что
It's
случилось на
true
самом
that
деле?
Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town, this one. They
Продолжай.
slaughtered everyone,
Они убили всех.
men, women, and children, all dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in. Yes, August was built on the blood of innocence. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it? On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
Well, Poe, if I'm honest, you are quite right.
Интересно.
That
Поедем к Элис. Поговорим, нет?
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
Кто такой Виолетта? А, Виолетта, я понял.
you're feeling. Now,
Зак, что-нибудь расскажешь?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Звучит так, как будто здесь протест.
Arrest me, Sam. You're reaching. I'll go where I want, not where you want me to be.
То есть дома будет сидеть.
like this.
Уёбок
So
выебистый.
similar to yours, but please don't hesitate.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
А его не смущает, типа, то, что я остался? Проведать начальника. Сэм, у меня грандиозная новость по поводу Рейна. Что у тебя на Рейна? Лоуренс Петровский. Это его настоящее имя. Он не русский, но у него есть судимость. Что он сделал? Его обвиняли в убийстве 20-летней художницы. Похоже, он вышел сухим из воды. Когда это случилось? 3 месяца назад в Гонконге. Хорошо, спасибо. Что нам известно? Рейн подозреваемый. Нет подтверждения.
Got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Rain met Ellis when he was touting for work. He gets around quickly. Ellis knows Violet because of the free radio project.
Так.
Ellis thinks Violet doesn't like her very much. I'm not sure I like you very much. Where's the proof? Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Про платье мы говорили лишь с кем-то.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your
В смысле 10 часов?
Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
Мы просто поговорили с двумя людьми, и все, час пролетел?
Was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock.
Зеленых щелочков видели? Дайте, говорит, знать. В смысле, вот так вот просто мы пролетели главу, поговорив со вторым радиодиджеем и с начальником? Не, ну начальник нам хотя бы сказал страшную вещь. Ладно, я предлагаю, что мы уже займемся расследованием в следующей серии. Всем спасибо за внимание и до новых встреч!